spot down to the lower time frame, then you tend to go down to the lower time frame. But before going to the lower time frame, the one thing you need to do more is identify your support and resistance level on this time frame. Identify your support and resistance level on this time frame. So I pick my tools, I look out for the major levels.
What
I
did they
pick
do for us now? Let's have this on, sir.
Sorry, reduce your
Sorry.
voice please. I pick out my tools and go to the lower time frame. Find out. Sorry, I pick out my support level. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you. Sorry.
Yeah. So I pick out my drawing tools to identify my support level and my resistance level, the ones I can see. So I draw this zone. This is one of the zone I can see. Identify it, and I
Resistance.
yeah I draw my support level as well. So this is called this is called the most recent support and resistance level. What is what it simply means is that this is what price is currently doing around the zone. Price has reacted there, reacted there. So currently, this is the most recent support level and resistance level at the moment. So, but if I want to extend it, if you extend it, you are going to see that price. This is not the first time price is reacting to that zone. This is not the first time that price is reacting to that zone. It has reacted here 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but there's no need of drawing too much things on your system. There's no need of drawing too much thing on your system. So you intend to keep it just simple and clean. You intend to keep it simple and clean. Same thing as to this. If I draw it like this, you're going to see that price has been reacting to this zone continuously. But like I said, there's no need of drawing too much things on your screen. Keep it simple and clean. So I take this to be my support level and this to be my resistance level. Then I scale down to the next time frame, what is called the daily time frame, the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, you are going to see what we have. What trend do we currently have on the daily time frame?
We still have the upper trend, the uptrend.
We have an uptrend market, but more of a ranging market. This is a ranging market.
Yes, sir. Middle
So
side.
yeah,
Middle side. Range
we have a
marking.
ranging market. So now when you do your analysis or when you draw your levels at a higher time frame, for example, I draw this support level and resistance level on the higher time frame. What do I need to do next? I need to adjust them on this time frame because they're not really making a lot of sense on this time frame now. So I need to adjust them. Like the support level is not pretty sitting well. So what do I do? It's not identifying this zone. Price reacted there. Price reacted there. It's not identifying this zone.
Yes,
Are you following? It's not also identifying this
yes,
zone.
I'm following.
Yeah, it's not identifying this zone. So what do I need to do? I need to move it so that it can accommodate this and this. So by so doing, I will move it up like this. I will move it up like that. Let me make it smaller. I don't like it getting big. So I move it up like this. I move it up like this. When I move it up like this, it's accommodating all of them now. So what it's currently doing is accommodating this, this, and this with this. So it's basically accommodating everything. But before it was just here. It was just here and it was just accommodating this and this. But now, as it's here like this, it's currently telling me that there was a time that price broke out from these points. There was a time that price broke out from this zone. Broke out like this. Broke out from the support level, come back to retest it as a resistance level and move down before breaking. So it came back and retested it here before going up. So that is kind of the major zone. So this is a major support level and resistance level support level on this time frame. So I can still see other zones on this time frame. I can still see other zones on this time frame. So what do I do? I I intend to draw them. The ones I can see. The ones I can see, I intend to draw them more. So let's try to see the ones you can spot at. So you spot at, you look for the major ones that you can spot at. So this is one I can spot at here. This is one
And
zone I
there's
can
one
spot
below.
at. Yes. So this is the one I can spot at here. Price is currently here. It has reacted here again. It has reacted here like that. So I've spotted that particular one, and I can say this. I can spot at this here. I can spot at this, but they are not very strong. So we have what we call the major zones, the major level and the minor levels. So major levels or major zones are the ones you see on the higher time frame, while the minor levels are the ones you see on the lower time frame, right?
Okay.
So I quickly go back to my next time frame. I quickly go back to my next time frame, the 4 hour time frame. So before I go to the 4 hour time frame, as a as a swing trader, as a swing trader, I already know what to do. As a swing trader, I already know what to do. What do I need to do? I already know that the price is currently looking like it's ranging, but when you see it from here, when you draw your trend line from this point, when you draw your trend line from this point, it's kind of as if it broke out from the trend line. But however, there's a support level here. There's a resistance level here, rather. There's a resistance level here that price is currently sitting at, and you wait for a candlestick confirmation. Confirmation, after you confirm your entry, you can probably take your trade from that zone back to this point. You can probably take a sell from that point to this point. That's as a what, as a swing trader, you intend to take trade from that zone like this after you see your candlestick confirmation. So for you to see your candlestick confirmation, you probably need to still scale down to a lower time frame, which is like the 4 hour time frame. This is for the swing traders, and for the swing trader and as well the day trader as well. But all of us, we are still going to do the same thing. So I scale back to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, this is me on the 4 hour time frame. What trend is he looking? What trend are you currently seeing? You are currently seeing like an uptrend market, right?
Yes, sir.
Currently seeing like an uptrend market. If I try to draw my trend line like this, currently seeing like an uptrend market on the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, so this is currently what we are seeing. For a trend, an uptrend market. But however, you you need to understand, like I said, that price action, or price action is reacting to what has happened in the past. Price reacting to what has happened in the past. So because of price has reacted here before, be- because of price has reacted here before, it has reacted here couple of times. It has reacted here a couple of times. So there's a tendency that it's still going to react to this point and pull back. There's a high tendency that it's going to react to that point and pull back. But we don't trade probability. We don't trade on this in probability in the market. So you will need to get your entry right and confirmation right before you take your trades. So I will not say maybe, maybe, maybe it's going to. We don't trade probability, we trade possibility. So you still want to look out for reasons why the market needs to come down. You will look out for the reasons why the market wants to come down. So on this time frame, you can still spot out some of the support level and some of the resistance level. Some of the support level and some of the resistance level. You can just spot out little ones you can see. So let me just spot out this. That's why I don't really like all these pairs. They don't really move fast. So currently, what the pair I love so much is gold. I love gold so much, and it has been making me crazy amount of money these days lately. So
Okay, sir.
I draw my levels. If you want to identify, you identify them like this. So these zones I'm identifying is not really important for a scalper. It's not a day trader. A day trader will not is not going to draw these zones. Swing trader is not going to draw these zones. Position traders are not going to draw this zone. But it's going to help someone like a scalper. It's going to help a scalper. So that is why I'm looking out for all these zones, and I'm going to explain what these zones is all about. So what do we need to do now? We are not really certain on what to do. If it's uptrend market, what we need to do, we just need to hold on and wait for the market. Forex is all about patience. 90% waiting and 10% executing. You wait 90% and you execute 10%. So what do I need to do? I will be probably waiting for the market to come. If it doesn't break down, I will be expecting it to the upside, right? When it push to the upside, then it come back and retest around the zone. So when it come back and retest around the zone, give me good candlestick confirmations. When it give me good candlestick confirmation, then I'll be so sure that price wants to go to the upside. Then I'll be taking my buy from this point back to this point. Now, the importance of those zones you draw, the importance of the support and resistance level I've been drawing on the higher time frame is to tell me where price is coming to and where price is heading to. Do you get the importance of the
Yes, sir.
zones you draw, the support levels and the resistance level, is to tell you where price is coming from and where it's heading to. So I know that when price come to this upside, it breaks it, it come back to this zone to retest it. So like I told you that whenever market break the resistance level, it goes up to create new resistance level, and the former resistance level turns support.
Come to
So
support them.
yeah, so when price come back to turn it to support level, when the price come back to turn this resistance level to support, you intend to take your buy, you intend to start looking for buying opportunity. I told you that we buy at our support level, the most discounted price. That is where you want to look at for buying opportunity. So you intend to start looking out for buying opportunity from your support level. So when you start looking out for buying opportunity from your support level, you still want to do something. You still want to look out for. You still want to look out for. You still want to look out for what we call the candlestick confirmation. You still want to confirm. You really want to see candlestick confirmation before taking your trades. So that is things you intend to look out for. I will still talk about that, how to do your entering and your exit mode, and I'm still going to talk about that. But however, you are not so certain of what this market want to do at the moment. You just want to hold on and see what is going to come out with the outcome. So that's why I say 90% waiting, 10% executing. So if it happens to break out from this resistance level, it goes up to create new resistance, and the former resistance on support, then you can take your buy to the upside. You can take your buy to the upside. So, but if it doesn't, you just go scale to the lower time frame. When you scale to the lower time frame, this is the 1 hour time frame now. When you scale to the lower time frame, you can see multiple rejections. You can see multiple rejections around these zones. You can see multiple rejections around this zone. So if I was here, or if I was looking at the market before now, I will intend to take a sell from here. I intend to take a sell from here to the downside. I will intend to take a sell from that zone to this zone. I will intend to take a sell from that zone to this zone. Then my stop loss will be above it. I will intend to take a quick sell from that zone to this zone. My stop loss will be above it like this. So which can still happen. This can still happen. I intend to make to allow the market pull to the upside again. What I mean is, if price come back to the upside like this here, then I expect it to set to the downside like this. So that is my analysis on this. If price pull to the upside, it come back to this zone, then I will take a sell to the downside. Now, why am I taking a sell? Because what I've seen like a confirmation that this market or price is about to sell. It's about to sell, whether for a shorter period of time or a longer period of time. But I've seen a little confirmation that price wants to sell, the market wants to sell. If you see, if you look at this place, what price is currently there, you are going to see that we have multiple rejections. You have multiple weak rejection. I told you something in our earlier class that when we were discussing about candlestick, I said when you see markets reacting when you see the market reacting to the weak rejection, rather when you see weak rejection above the candlestick, it tells you that the buyers are weak. When you see multiple weak rejection above, it tells you that the buyers are weak. Then when you see multiple weak rejection belows, it tells you that the sellers are weak, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it tells you that the sellers are weak. So, but on this case, we saw multiple rejection up and down. We saw the weak rejection here and the weak rejection down. So when you see weak rejection up and down, what it tells you that it's called the indecision. Indecision.
The
So
buyers and sellers are
yes, the buyers and
in
sellers,
between.
yeah, are in between. They are fighting, and at that point, nobody has decided. But what is going to influence your decision is the next move or the next candlestick that comes in after those indecision. So, and after those indecision, the next candlestick that comes in, we saw this massive sell to the downside, right? So we saw this massive sell to the downside, which is not trying to tell you that the sellers are in charge of the market. It's telling you now that the sellers are in charge of the market. So that is one of the reasons why I intend to look out for selling opportunity. So I will just wait for price to put to the upside, then take my sell to the downside. I wait for price to put to the upside and take my sell to the downside. So that is what it's all about. That is how you intend to do your analysis. So you can see that I went to as far as the highest time frame, and currently I am on the 1 hour time frame. So as a scalper, this is as a scalper, you still intend to go to the 30-minute time frame. When you go to the 30-minute time frame, you intend to see other zones. You intend to see what the price has been doing. So this is it on the 30-minute time frame. The 15-minute time frame, you are going to look out for candlestick confirmations on this time frame. So on this time frame, this is 15-minute time frame. On the 15-minute time frame, this is like this is like a resistance level, or the market a support level. Is not yet a resistance level, but this is like a support level that price broke. And I said whenever market break the support level, it come back to make it resistance, right? So
Yes, sir.
yeah, so price has broken out from this support level and move to the downside. So it's coming back to make it a resistant level. That is why I said I want to take myself from this place. Even before I scale down to the 15-minute time frame, I already know this. That's why I want to sell when the price comes to this place. So it makes it a resistant level, and we are going to see push to the downside. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So we are going to
So I
see,
want to ask you,
okay.
is so from I don't have any barrier to make identification.
Now just put your
From where
question
you
anyhow.
draw, from where you draw the this diagram, the selling diagram to take your sell.
Yeah.
Is it a must for us to wait for another candlestick confirmation, or can take our sell?
Okay. Now there's two things. When price is coming back to this zone, let me go back to the 1 hour time frame.
Because after the bullish, there's a bearish.
Yes. Now, okay, you see something. When price is coming back to this zone, your question, let me get your question right. You say if price comes to this place, do we need to look for candlestick confirmation before taking your trade, right? Is that your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if price is coming to this zone, there's what we call candlestick momentum. Candlestick momentum, what it simply means is that how is this candlestick coming, or how is price coming to this place? What is the type of candlestick is coming with? Is it coming with a major bullish candlestick? If you see, for example, if you see strong bullish candlestick like this, strong bullish candlestick coming like this, you intend not to take your trade on time. You intend not to take your trade immediately. If you see strong bullish candlestick coming like this, you intend not to take your trade immediately, because it's showing you the strength of a buyer, of the buyers in the market, showing you the strength of the buyers in the market. So what you intend to do is you intend to look for, you intend to see how the market is struggling while coming to this zone, how the market is struggling while coming to this zone. So like this, the seed price is coming like this, buyer push it to the upside, seller still brought it down. Even while the market is trying to go up, sellers is still trying to bring it down, but buyers are struggling to push to the upside. So it simply means that buyers are going to struggle to push to the upside here. They are going to struggle to push to the upside here. And immediately they get to this point, sellers will gather more strength. Sellers will gather more strength to push the market down. So I will not intend looking for another candlestick confirmation. I will not intend looking for a good candlestick, another candlestick confirmation, because I have already gotten my confirmation. What I just want is entry. That is if I did not see a massive bullish candlestick coming to the upside. If this stuff continue like this, if this stuff continue like this, if it continue like this, I will not wait for a candlestick confirmation before I take my sell. I will, once to get to that point, I'll take my sell. That's trading aggressively.
Okay.
Yeah, but when I see if it happened that probably it's sold to this place and I saw one bullish candlestick that comes like this, I will hold on and wait for a candlestick confirmation. Are you
Okay,
understanding
sir.
what I'm trying to say? If it happened that it just pull back and get to this point like this massively, I'm going to hold on and wait for candlestick confirmation. So I will not rush to take those trades. I will not rush to take the trade. I will hold on and calm down to see what the markets want to do before I'm going to take the trade. So that is how you intend to look out for your entrance confirmation. So let's hope it gets to this point. When you get to that point, depending on the candlestick, then you take yourself from there to the downside. So that is how to do what? Analyze your market from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. Now, for the stop loss, how do you intend to set your stop loss? Now, what stop loss means is that stop loss tells you that this is the amount you can lose. You are risking this particular amount to make some certain X amount of money. So if you are intending to take a sell trade like this our trade now is currently a sell trade. So if you are currently looking out for a selling opportunity, so you intend to do what? Set your stop loss above, because sell means you want the market to be coming down. You want the market to be coming down. That is what sell means. So you intend to set your stop loss above, because what it simply means that if you set your stop loss above, means if the market is going to the upside, you are losing. And as you are losing, you wouldn't want to risk too much. You don't want to risk some X amount of um, money. So you want to cut down your losses. So you then tell yourself that if this trade gets to this point, it should close me on X amount of losses. It should close me on $10 loss, $50, $200, depending on your lot size. So you intend to put your stop loss here. Set your stop loss. I'm going to tell you why I set my stop loss there. You intend to set your stop loss here, and if the market gets to this point, it's going to take you out and probably continue going to the upside. That means instead of you, if you are meant to lose $10 for here and you leave the trade without putting stop loss, if price continue going to the upside, you're going to lose more than that. You're going to lose like 10, $20, $30, as the case may be. So that is what stop loss is. Then take profit is also the same thing. You want the market to close you at this point, because what? How price action happen or how market structure move, it doesn't just go to the upside or go to the downside. It goes up and come down. It goes up and come down. So price can get to this point and still pull back to this point. So it means if you don't close your trade in profit, when price gets to this point back, it's going to bring you back to 0.00. Means you are making profits, and at the end of the day, you are not making anything. So that is why you intend to close your profit, because price can do stuff like this, still come back before going to the downside. So, and out of fear, you can probably decide to now close it. Price that have brought me up to this point now is going down. Let me just quickly close it. Then you can close it. You will now close it, and price will now pull back to the downside. So stop loss and take profits help you to gather the profit, the little profit you have gotten, and the realistic place where you know price is going to come to react to. even if it's meant to break it, it's going to react to that zone first, and you don't want to start staying holding it for a longer period of time. And for the fact that you are a scalper in the market, you don't want to start holding unnecessary ranging when the market is doing stuff like this. For example, you are taking a buy. Let me use this as an example. You want to buy. Let me skip to the 4 hour time frame so you see what I'm trying to say. So for example, you took a buy from this point and your take profit is here, right? And you want the market to buy from this point here to this point. Now currently price is here. Price is currently here and is ranging. Price is currently there and is ranging, and it's looking like it wants to come down. When you get to this place back, it's going to come back to your entry. It's going to come back to your entry. So it means all the 15, 20, $100 that you're making is going to come back to 0.00 because your take profit is still far, right? So what do you intend to
Yes, sir.
do? What do you intend to do as a scalper? You intend to take your trade, your entry here, set a realistic take profit. Once the market hits your take profit, you wait for what they call the next entry. Next entry, when market breaks it, break the resistance level, go to create new resistance. The former resistance turns support. You look for your entering confirmation here again to the upside, right?
Yes.
So it's as simple as that, and that is how you can keep on taking those trade, moving it bit by bit, bit by bit. You cannot just want to make crazy amount of money from one trade. Don't get me wrong, you can do that, but you need to be very, very realistic. One of the reasons why a lot of people lose or lost from forex is because they are not realistic and they are selfish. So they want to risk $10 to make $300, to make $500. It's very, very possible, but the chances of doing that is 1% out of 100. So you need to set what they call realistic goals, realistic stop loss, realistic take profits. So those are the things that helps you. Now, I I intend to wait for the market to put to the upside so that I can take my trade to this place. So if price gets to this point like this, if price sell to this point, what do? I close my trade in profit. When I close my trade in profit, the next thing I want to do is I want to hold on. Like I said, 90% patient, 10% executing. I want to hold on to see what's next. The decision I'm going to make is based on what price is going to do. So my decision can change. I might want to take a buy from this point to this point. Maybe that is my intention. I would want to take a buy to the upside. But my decision can change based on price movement, based on how the price change. So my decision can change. So I want to hold on to see what market is going to do around this zone. If it give me good confirmation, if it's looking like it's not going to buy and set to the downside, then I can decide to look out for buying opportunity. Now, I'm not trying to tell you that I buy and sell in a given trade. I'm not trying to tell you that I buy and sell. I'm just trying to give you examples or scenarios how to make decisions in the market. So on this, after taking my profit, I intend to wait for it to break out. When the market break out, I intend for it to retest. Like I told you, that whenever the market break a support level, it goes down to create new support, and the former support turn resistant. So when the price come to this place, give me candlestick confirmation. This is the resistance level that price has been reacting to before now. So if you give me good candlestick confirmation, I intend to take another sell. Where am I heading to? I'm taking a sell to this direction. How do I know that price is coming to this direction? Because I've done my what top down analysis. I've analyzed the market from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, and I've identified the major zones, the major support levels and resistance level where price intends to react, or where price is meant to react. Price are going to react to other minor support level and resistance level, but they are not going to be so strong to hold the market down. They are not going to be so strong to hold the market back. So that is why you don't necessarily need to start identifying everything you are seeing. If not, this is If not, this is a support level here, right? This is the support level here. So this is a support level. If not, I would have identified this support level. I would have identified this as a support level. But what this support level will probably do for me is probably bring this when the market breaks down, it come back to this support level. After it come back to this support level, it retests my resistance level
Go back to
and
resistance.
yes, and push the downside. That is what this support level will likely do. So I don't intend looking out for the minus levels. So price break this zone, come back, retest it, and sell. The next thing I want to do, I take my profit, hold on for when price is going to break out again. For when price is going to break out again, retest, I take my sell to the downside. So that is how you do continuously till when price is trying to change trend. Whenever price is trying to change trend again, then you cannot make another decision. You cannot take another decision. Probably you start drawing trend line. Maybe before those stuffs happen, you are going to see good trend line that you will draw from that zone like this. You are going to see good trend line that you are drawing. So maybe if price happen to break out from the trend line, then you can start making other decision. Or when you scale to the higher time frame and you see that the market is trying to head to the upside, then you can start making other decision. But when the market is in downtrend direction, you intend to look out for more of selling opportunity. Like I said, this is not a downtrend market, but based on my analysis, this is not a downtrend market, but based on my analysis, I intend this market to break out from this. I intend this market to pull down to this point. After selling to this point, it breaks it, retests it, sell. Now, why am I doing that, or what are my reasons? Because when it comes to the higher time frame, you're going to see that price has ranged, or price is currently ranging. Let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, you're going to see that this is a strong zone. The last time price came to that zone, price pulled back to the downside. Well, the last time price came back to that zone, price pulled back to the downside, which is here. Around July, price came to this place. It pulled back to the downside. Same thing that is happening here currently. So that is why I intend taking out or looking out for selling opportunity from that direction. And when you come to this 4 hour time frame, this place is currently ranging. The market was is ranging, and it was giving us stuff like this on the 1 day time frame. We are going to see lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So price is currently looking like it's trying to head to the downside like this. It's trying to come to the downside. So that is why I intend to look out for selling opportunity. So it's just to keep it plain, keep it simple, and no complication. You don't need to complicate too much things. So top-down analysis help you to analyze the market from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. When you go to the higher time frame, you get a bigger view, bigger picture of the market. When you come to the lower time frame, you intend to start making decision based on what you did on the higher time frame, and it's going to be very easy to um move or to know where the market is going to, because you've seen those zones on the higher time frame. Like I said, when you're on the skyscraper, you are going to see a bigger view of the city. So when you come to the lower time frame, to the when you come down from the skyscraper, you are not going to see the bigger view of the city anymore. But based on what you saw before, while you are on top of the skyscraper, you can basically identify some streets. You can say, I know this street, this is a close. If you pass this place, there's no road. This is a close. This street is bad. You can basically identify it. That is what top down analysis help you do. When you go to the higher time frame, you see the bigger view of the chart, you identify those zones. So when you come to the lower time frame, you just guide you through and tell you what to do, because you have seen them from the bigger picture, and and bigger view of the market. So top down analysis is very, very important. So when you do your analysis on the higher time frame, you scale to the lower time frame, take your trades, take your entry, and wait for the results. So but most times when you do your analysis right, you get to win 7 out of 10 times, 6 to 7 out of 10 times. So when you win 6 to 7 out of 10 times, you are good. Like you are a good trader and you are a profitable trader when you add risk management to it. You are so good. So just stay up, keep on, stay consistent, and try to see what you can do, and as well try to do more analysis. So are we good?
Yes, sir. We're good. So I want to ask you one question.
Okay.
Can you put your mouse on this box then? On
This
to
box.
this last one. Yes, sir. You can see a target point down. Or you can see an amount up.
Okay.
If I want to copy now, if I finish my trading, my analysis on the trading view, and I want to copy
Your
the take point
your stop loss and take profit.
and this, yes, from
Okay.
this diagram now.
Yeah.
So
So
which of the one should I
okay, now
copy?
your stop loss is the red one, right?
Yes, sir.
So now your take profit is the green one. So when you look at this point, let me use this arrow. When you look at this point, can you see that? Can you see where my arrow
Yes,
is
sir.
heading? Those
1.31.
figures. Can you see that green figure?
Yes, I can see the
The
green
one that
figure.
is the one that is highlighted with green. So that is your take profit. So whenever I move this my take profit, if I move this my take profit, you can see that it changes, right? It has moved to the
Yes,
downside.
yes, sir.
So that figure you are seeing currently now, I've moved it to 1.34455. That is my take profit. If I move it to the upside back, which is 1.35060, that is my take profit. So if I go to the charts, that's if I go back to my Meta 5, after taking my trade, I just put my take profit to be 1.35060 as my take profit. Then on the stop loss side, same thing. You can see this red one above, right?
Yes, 1.35754.
Yes, that is your stop loss. If I adjust it to the upside, it changes. And if I adjust it to the downside, it changes, right? So another way
Yes,
to
sir.
another way to identify or mark take get those figures, another way to get those figures, when you click on this short position, this is called short position. When you click on this short position, after drawing it, when you double click on it twice, tap on it twice. So when you tap on it twice, it's going to bring out these figures, this information. Now this information tells you everything, your risk to reward, right? So this is where the
Yes, sir.
entering is. This is where the entering is. You can see profit level. This is profit level. So that this is the take profit. You can just copy it and paste it. Then stop loss level. This is the stop
Okay.
loss. You can just copy it. You can copy it also and take and insert it on the Meta 5. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand, sir.
So this is stop loss here, and this is take profit. It's as the same figure as that. So that is how to set your stop loss and take profit on your Meta 5.
Thank you, sir.
Any question?
No question so far, sir. Thank God.
So now I want you to do analysis. I want you to go and do analysis. I've done my analysis on GPP USD on this pair. So let me see what you can do on say on this GPP USD. Do your analysis, draw your support levels and resistance level on this same
Okay,
pair.
sir.
Yes, on GPP USD, draw your support level and your resistance level. Then you're entering, put your long or short position, then screenshots for me. Let me see. let me see what
All
you
right,
can,
sir.
let me see if you can probably identify those support levels and resistance level. So do that and send for me. I think after today we still have 2 more class to go. I think tomorrow and next tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
Yes, sir.
we are going to like you said, you're going to continue on the recorded video. So just stay consistent and when you are profitability is sure. Just you need to know what you are doing. When you know what you are doing, every other thing is simple. So stay consistent. I'll see you in
Thank
our
you,
next,
sir.
yeah. So I'll see you in our next class. Yeah, so do it.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Yeah, welcome. So